So by show of hands, how many of you guys plan on graduating at some point? Okay, awesome, good. So graduation is an exciting time, right? Aside from student loans and the crappier side of adulting, we get to go out and do what we were meant to do. But have you thought about how you will continue your UIF mission after you graduate? This is a big question for us because we don't want you to quit being a fellow after you're not a fellow anymore. So here's my story on changing the world after graduation. This past December, I graduated from nursing school and realized that somewhere along the way, I lost my passion for nursing. I was set on working as a director of the Tennessee Tech Innovation and Entrepreneurship Program and eventually becoming a biomedical engineer. But life had other plans for me, and I lost my job due to a funding crisis at our school. I had to go back to the drawing board and make a new plan for the imminent future, and I wasn't too excited about all the big decisions I was going to have to make. The fact was, I had no other alternative than to begin a career in nursing, a profession I never felt good enough for. I would continually ask myself, how can I leave innovation and entrepreneurship behind and still change the world in a job that makes me feel inadequate? But instead of leaving it behind, I decided to use my UI Fellow mindset to bring innovation and entrepreneurship with me to my new career in nursing. I wanted to channel my inner maker nurse. So what specifically does a maker nurse do? Well, lots of things, like taping medicine cups to bed rails to organize lines, or adding stopcocks to syringes to decrease the number of times we have to stick a patient. A multitude of other seemingly trivial things go along with that as well. So the need for maker nurses is simple. Medical technology is rapidly advancing with new life-saving options shipping out of research labs every day. But unfortunately, hospital innovation culture hasn't gotten the memo and perpetually lags behind the rest of the industry. So how do these ideas connect? Well, maker nurses are the perfect change agents for catalyzing the advancement of hospital innovation culture because nurses are the hands, eyes, and ears of the medical industry in any medical setting you could ever think of. So these ideas have me thinking, what if maker nurses inspired hospitals to host annual or even semi-annual make-a-thons for healthcare providers to develop solutions to problems they often see in the hospital? And what would happen if our patients and their families were able to collaborate in these ventures as well? How much could we improve patient satisfaction by reaching out to them in these ways? Or what if hospitals were certified innovation centers based on their commitment to promoting a culture of innovation through the support of mindsets and events like the ones I just mentioned? You know that quote from Gandhi, "Be the change you wish to see in the world"? Well, these are the ones that I wish to see. And I believe the best way to make these what-ifs a reality is to empower nurses to channel their own inner maker nurse. My time at IU Health has just begun, but I know that sparking a change in our hospital innovation culture can be most effectively accomplished if I have built a coalition of change agents who can permeate the community with an infectious mindset, pun intended. But one day, I'm confident the patients and staff of IU Health will think of this when they think of innovation and entrepreneurship, along with engineers, business personnel, and other traditional innovators and entrepreneurs. So this is how I'm impacting my world after graduation. But we want to know, how will you impact your world after graduation?